Hey, sixth graders, Mrs. Toivola here for your video help on assignment 2.5.2. So we're converting each mixed number into an improper fraction. So that means at the end, we are going to have a top number, a numerator that is bigger than the denominator. So here we go. We have 2 and 2/3. So the very first thing I'm going to do is take my whole number and multiply by the denominator. So that's 2 times 3. Now I need to hold on to that number, or if you want to, you can write it here as the numerator and write 6 plus, and then the number that's still left. Right, we're going to keep on going around. The number that's left as the numerator, that's what we plus. So 6 plus 2, and 6 plus 2 I know is 8. And then the denominator doesn't change. And the reason the denominator doesn't change is because we're not changing the size of each part. We're just changing the way that we're thinking about this problem, right? So let's just think really quick about what 2 and 2/3 looks like. So here's a hole, here's a hole, and here's another hole. I'm going to color in the first two. 1, 2, just a quick sketch here. But I'm not going to color in all of the next one. I'm going to cut it into thirds and color in 2 out of 3 because that's our fraction, 2/3, 2 out of 3. Okay, so when we're looking at a mixed number, we're looking at the holes in front. These 2 holes are that 2, and these 2 left over here are that 2 up on the top, right? But when we're talking about an improper fraction, we're saying, well, what if it was all just the same sized parts? So I can go back to my original ones, my original holes, and then I can number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That 8 is that 8 for our answer right up there. So you'll notice in all of the examples, I didn't change the size of the parts. I didn't color in more or erase any, right? I just made equal sized parts. That's why it's always a 3, because the parts are all equal. Each hole is cut into 3. Okay, one more example. Let's do this one, 5 and 5/9. So take the whole number and multiply by the denominator, so that says 5 times 9. Now, if you're not great at multiplying, totally fine. Grab a calculator. 5 times 9 is 45. So I can write that down if I don't want to just hold on to it in my mind. 45 plus, we still have this numerator. So if we keep going around here, so we're going to plus 5. Right, I know that 45 plus 5 is 50, and the denominator stays the same. I'll grab a different color. Which one do I want? Purple's fine. All right, so the denominator of 9, denominator of 9. Feel free to use a calculator. You can try it in your head too, right? But just be double sure that your multiplication is correct. Don't forget to add the numerator, and don't forget to check your answers with the answer key.